Hi guys, welcome back. Ars Magica 2 with me, Sid. I'm in the mine. I've just been doing a bit of mining and after this particular material, and that sound is creeping me out. That has got to be one of the most horrific, scary, nasty sounds. I don't know what the hell it is. There's nothing here. I think it must be above me. I've got a sneaking suspicion it may be something like a Hecate or something, but it's horrible. I hate it. It's vile, vile, nasty, nasty sound, and I just, every time I hear it, it just sends goosebumps down my spine. Oops. Yeah, glad to be out of there. That was horrible. Right, where's my home key? Yeah, so I had to go mining because I basically didn't have enough gold for what I wanted to do. So hopefully you've got enough thing, but let's whack that in. That should give me 22 gold. The diamonds are always handy as well. So what do I need all the gold for? Well, let me unload myself. Get rid of that. That goes in there. That lot, that lot, that lot, that lot. I think fuel, lapis, miscellaneous. I want to smelt up the iron as well. Those go in there. There are a couple of things I want to make. So I've got this Mage Armour, and yeah, it's all right. It's not bad. You know, it does the job, so to speak. How much gold was there? 22. So we'll do a block. Oh, I need that ingot cast. Damn it. But I want to try the Battle Mage Armour because that just looks cool, and you know, would be wrong not to. So that's one thing I want gold for. I need that for one of the components. And right, 13, one of those, and 4 of those. And the other thing I want to do is to automate my breeding of cattle. I'm not so bothered about the sheep. I don't want those to go critical, but definitely want to automate my cattle breeding. Really? You saw how long I had to wait for rain last time, didn't you? First law of sod states, right, 36 ingots, so that's 9, 18, 27, 36, that's 3 blocks exactly. So that's good. Yeah, so to make my armour, well, the sigil of progeny requires 6 eggs. I think I may have those. I may have to hunt around. A couple of white runes and life essence. Now life essence is going to require 2 golden apples, which of course requires 16 gold, and we need some more eggs, so I may not actually have enough. And that will breed things. Now the sigil of butchery needs a gold sword. I can't make that yet because I can't make this. But the items, Battle Mage Armour. Now I've got the obsidian, that's not a problem. The essences I can get, they're not a problem. Gold inlay, back into items, requires this purified vintium dust and 8 gold again. And I think I have 6 gold, so yeah, we are a little bit shy, to say the least. Now I could downgrade my altars, that's one option, but I can't see the point. It just seems silly to do that when, you know, a bit of mining will get it for you. And So there should be one more block worth in there going in. While we're at it, oh. Rapier for harvesting sugarcane. Slight overkill perhaps, but if that sugarcane gets feisty with me, haha, yeah, I can just duck away from it. Okay, that should be that all sorted. Or at least it will be once that one's done. I'll grab it before we go in, out of the rain. The rain that I waited for so long last time. Right, I'm going to get out of this rain and we are going to get crafting. So, dump that off, grab that. We are going to need to start off with gold inlay, and that's going to need purified Vintium dust, which is going to be Vintium dust, Arcane Ash, Desert Nova and Blue Orchid. Okay, so Arcane Ash, Vintium, Blue Orchid, Desert Nova. I don't know whether this matters what order this goes in. Purified Vintium. Sounds like someone's coming in. The dog's ears are perked up. She's just laying on my study floor at the moment. 4. I think that is enough. Let me check. Items, Battle Mage. Just one per piece. Right, I'll be back in a moment. I'm just going to let the dog out and I'll see you in a few mo's. Okay, sorry about that. Stepdaughter decided to pay a brief visit. So we've got pretty much everything we need here. Oh, got a tickly throat. Let me just have a swig of my coffee, get rid of the tickle before the cough comes. But we need to, make some essences in my essence refiner. So we're going to need 4 different essences. So the first one we're going to need is water, which is basically 2 water buckets, 2 wake blooms, and arcane ash. So it is 2 water buckets, 2 wake blooms, and a blob of arcane ash. And we should see that's doing its thing. Hopefully it's got enough juice to do all 4 of these. And while we're getting that one together, the next one we need is earth essence, which is dirt, 2 stone, obsidian and arcane ash. So it's dirt, 2 stone, 2 stone. Count them, 2. Do. So hopefully this armour, because while this armour that I've got on is pretty cool. Dirt, 2 stone, obsidian and arcane ash. That's my next recipe. I want to try this Battle Mage armour just to see whether it gives you a little bit more protection. Apparently that's doing its thing. Oh yeah, we've got our water essence, and it didn't, because we're using the light mana, it didn't burn that up, so that should be now doing its thing. So that's the earth essence. The leggings need fire, which is 2 blaze powder, 2 coal, and that. Oops. So it's 2 blaze powder, 2 coal, and 1 of those. And then the last one, I think, and I can't remember if it's this way round or that way round. Let me just check. This is the air essence, and it's feathers and tama root and arcane ash. So yep, that's doing its thing. This time it left me with stone. Gee, thanks. So then on to the and obsidian. Oh, cool. That's actually not so bad then. So that's off. It's night outside. Interesting, you can't see the nether portal through this magic stuff, which is pretty interesting. Right. I wonder whether this is fully charged then, because that... I should go and get my... I'm just going to go and get my Mage staff, just to see what the charge levels are in there, because that's doing pretty good at the moment. Bonk. Oh, I had to downgrade that altar. I needed more gold. After all that, I needed to make 2 lots of this gold inlay, which didn't leave enough to do the next thing I want to do. So that's practically empty. That's got a hell of a lot. So that's our fire essence, which leaves the air essence. So Dharma root and that's doing its thing. Their spare, that all belongs over here with that. It does go down surprisingly quick. It uses a lot of juice, this essence refining. But this has worked out well, just leaving this up here, because obviously when I'm pottering around in here, this is in the daytime, this is charging constantly. Admittedly, most of it is going into this at the moment, but once this is full, this one is already full, and it's, well, actually it's not quite full. But once these are both full, then the altar itself will start to charge. Oh, and we've got to keep a feather as well. So that's our air essence. Right, we've got all the essences we need. We have everything we need to make this armour. So what we need now is, let's start with the circlet. So it's 2 obsidian, gold, blue and water essence. So it's obsidian, gold, blue rune and water essence. So that gives us a Battle Mage circlet. Now the next one is, what have we got? It's that, okay. So so either that, no, other way around then. Oh no. Blue rune and inlay. That's the armour. So the leggings are that and that. Yep, got that. This armour looks pretty cool on the icons, but then again so did the leather one. It looks a lot cooler than it does on, so let's see what the old booties go like. Two. There was an air. One of those. 2 of those. No. 2 blue runes. Oh, I'm out by a rune, am I? Right, I need to make another blue rune then. That's simple enough. A bit more lapis. Let's just dump this excess stuff off while I'm here. And a rune. And a blue rune. Sorry, I know I've started singing again. I've promised I would never sing on my YouTube. And there I go. Booties. There we go. So they can go away along with the arcane ash. We'll put the Mage staff away for now. Keep that in our inventory and let's try that. Now that is definitely the equivalent of diamond. Looks better in the picture. But that's not a major problem. So let me just put my mage's robes on there. In fact, I'm going to just sleep the night away. And the next thing I want to do is get back onto making this sigil. Sigil. Now, have I got any apples? That's the first stupid question. Just got 2. Eggs. Got 2. I need more eggies. Okay, I know where there are chickens. That's not a problem. Gold. Not a problem. 1 and 2. So that's our 2 golden apples. So where are we? A sigil of progeny. Where items? No. Magic sigils. Progeny. So we needed those, and we need 2 eggs and 2 apples and an arcane ash in the old refiner. 2 eggs and 2 apples. I can put the gold away for now because that's done with. So I'll go and reset this refining, and then what we'll do is I will run off and find these 2 eggs that we need. Okay, that's off. Right, so I need to get down to the bottom of the hill where the chickens are and go and see if I can't find myself a couple of egglets. Key Punk. Right. Love that. That is just such a cool device. Now the chickens that I picked all those eggs up from are all down here. There's one. Thank you, chicken. And at some point I'll have to get some chuckies up. There we go. 2. Oh, 3. So I'll have a spare one. Spare egg. At some point I am going to have to get some chickens up there. But for now we don't need to worry about it. So let's get the old key. Join. Well, that should never use a lot of power because the teleportation distance isn't that great. Apparently it can do about 12,000 blocks, but it uses more power. The more you go, the further you go. Pardon me, I didn't manage to catch that one in time. Right, so we've got our air essence, life essence I should say. And what do we need? How do we need to do this? Basically I need a lot of leather. Because I've got 47 levels and I really would like to use them. And I can't think of a better thing to enchant than my armour, seeing as I can't enchant my tools. Okay. 2 white runes, eggs, and that. So I need a couple of those. Need some bone meal. The bone. Did I not put that down? Alright. 2 white runes. And this should give me and the sigil of progeny. Now the other thing I'm going to need is a sigil stand, which is 2 golden stone. So grab that. It's a shame there isn't Mistcraft. I had not installed Mistcraft on this one, otherwise I would have just been laughing. Oh, I've got plenty there. That will do the trick. So I believe that was sigil stand. Right, now this is pretty cool, because what this will do is it will check the area around it for animals, and if there are less than a certain number, and I can't remember the exact number, it will encourage them to breed. There we go. Let's watch it doing its thing. Get out of the way, cow. And let's watch this do its thing. It's like animal porn. Slow animal porn. You're going to do your thing? Let me check I've done the right thing here. Periodically causes animals in 4 blocks of any direction to breed. X6, 8 or 10 by putting redstone, iron or gold in. So I could, in theory, get it to include the sheep, I think. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Get to about there. But what that should give us... Do you want to come out or something? Come on then. No? I've got 2. I only need 2. But I also need leather, because I need books to make my enchanting room. Well, it's taking its time. Oh, there you go. Did its thing. There's baby cow. Lovely, that's working. So that's completely automatic. I can forget about having to use wheat to breed those sods. And yeah, the world is good and happy. Right, so I'm going to just go and double check what I have actually got. I've got 31. Oh, 31, that's enough for 10, isn't it? So I've got some books, I've got leather. I could probably actually do this now. Food chest. I just need somewhere to put an enchanting room, which would be my... up here somewhere, I don't know. Would you put... do I put it in the main tower? How would I do this? I could kind of start forking off into mini towers. Because that would be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I could possibly do that. I'm going to have a look at building this and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, that's built. I'm not 100% happy, but it's not bad. It's just a little turret sticking out the side there, a little bit of nether brick fence. So let's go in. I had to wander off and find some cattle to kill, and I've killed my 2 adults. I've got 3 baby cows through there at the moment that the sigil's bred, so as soon as they're adults it'll continue breeding. So in here we've got Tinker's Construct ladders, stone ladder up to the top here. I actually need to make another one of those. Got my enchanting table, we all know how to make those, so in you go. Then we want 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now I'll just stick a stone block in there for now. I wasn't intending to have one there, that kind of design, but unfortunately my tower doesn't allow for me to get down. So 2, 3, and we'll stick, yeah, it doesn't really matter, there. So, all things being equal, if this is enchantable, I should be getting level 30 enchants on that. I'll do the actual armour though first, because I think that should be entertaining. Do we be superstitious and change that? Or do we just take the first one that comes along? Oh, sorry, bang. Fire protection 4. Magic resistance 3. Unbreaking 3. Pretty cool. I'm happy with that. I've got 17 levels currently, so we could do another thing, but I'm going to wait till I've got the 30 and we'll get those enchanted up. So yeah, the only thing really to test is I've not really tested this armor's ability in combat, and it's coming tonight, so let's go and see what we can find. Preferably not that thing that lives in the mine with a heavy breathing problem. Okay, let's see what we got. I'm just going to pop off until mobs spawn, and I will be back as soon as we get something to play with. Okay, we've got a friendly little spider here. Let's let him come and give us a love tap. Mobs spawning seems really down. Come on, give me a tap. Oh, give me a tap. Give me a tap. Well, that seems to work fairly well. The damage on that is virtually none. Get shocked. Zap spell, yeah. So I've got all the damage types now. Let's munch that quickly. What's my mana like? Not good. I'll go over onto sword. Now see, he's doing a little bit of damage, but nothing to the armor itself. Now here we've got 3 Hecates down in one shot. Always worth killing them if you see them, because sometimes they drop nice stuff. Anyway, yeah, this armor's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Gain a few levels now and get it all enchanted up. See if we can't get some protection 4 on it. That would be quite kind of nice. And I think next time we'll push on and try to gain a few more levels, gain a few more abilities and spells, and yeah. But for now, I'm happy. I like this armor much better than the other armor. So we'll get that, as I say, get that enchanted. Oh, he dropped a potato. That was nice of him. I have gained a couple of levels in Mage recently, so I think I've probably I've got 1 green point to spend somewhere. Not sure where, but there's certainly options available to us. Summon might not be as good as I thought it was. I'm sorry if that was, I just had an itchy ear. Can't do healing. They're all blues. So it's really where to go. I haven't ignition, blind, area of effect could be interesting. Not back, you know, I don't like that on sword, so I don't think I'd particularly want to learn it on spell, but I do need it to get fling and velocity. An area of effect takes me to beam, which, yeah, that could be worthwhile spending it on. So we'll look at that next time anyway. I'll have a read up on those in the meantime. And until next time, see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.